The 2nd century CE marked the apex of Roman dominance. Their empire sprawled across 3 continents. From the rugged hills of Scotland to the scorching sands of the Sahara, Roman authority reigned supreme. This era, known as Pax Romana, was a period of unprecedented peace and prosperity within the empire's borders. Roman legions, renowned for their discipline and efficiency, maintained order and secured the frontiers. A sophisticated network of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings crisscrossed the empire, a testament to Roman engineering prowess. The Romans excelled in art, literature, and philosophy, drawing inspiration from conquered civilizations and leaving their own indelible mark on Western civilization. From the Colosseum's gladiatorial spectacles to the grandeur of the Pantheon, Rome stood as a beacon of power and sophistication. Its emperors, such as Trajan and Hadrian, oversaw vast building projects and expanded the empire's frontiers, further solidifying Rome's position as the undisputed master of the Mediterranean world. The 3rd century CE witnessed the first tremors of instability that would eventually shake the Roman Empire to its core. Gone were the days of peaceful transitions of power and stable governance. A series of short-lived emperors, often military strongmen, seized control only to meet their demise through assassination or battlefield defeat. This period of turmoil, known as the crisis of the 3rd century, exposed the inherent weaknesses within the Roman system. The constant power struggles paralyzed the central authority, eroding the empire's ability to effectively govern its vast territories. The economy, once vibrant and robust, began to falter under the weight of inflation, debasement of currency, and excessive military spending. The empire's once formidable legions, stretched thin across vast frontiers, found themselves increasingly on the defensive. The Roman army, once a symbol of unity and strength, became increasingly reliant on foreign mercenaries, further straining the empire's resources and loyalty. The seeds of discontent were sown, and the once mighty Roman Empire began to show signs of vulnerability. In a desperate bid to salvage the crumbling empire, Emperor Diocletian implemented a radical solution, dividing the Roman Empire into 2 halves. In 286 CE, he established himself as Augustus, or senior emperor of the East, ruling from Nicomedia, while his colleague Maximian became Augustus of the West, ruling from Mediolanum or Milan. This division, known as the Tetrarchy, aimed to improve administrative efficiency and strengthen the empire's defenses. Each Augustus appointed a Caesar as his junior emperor and designated successor, creating a 4-man rule intended to ensure stability and continuity. While Diocletian's reforms provided temporary respite, they ultimately failed to address the root causes of Rome's decline. The division of the empire, while intended as a temporary measure, ultimately deepened the political and cultural divisions between East and West. The East, wealthier and more urbanized, began to assert its dominance, while the West, plagued by economic woes and barbarian incursions, struggled to maintain its former glory. The seeds of future conflict and division were sown. As the Roman Empire grappled with internal strife, a new threat emerged from beyond its borders: the barbarian migrations. Driven by a combination of factors, including climate change, population pressure, and the allure of Roman wealth, Germanic tribes such as the Goths, Vandals, and Franks began to exert increasing pressure on the empire's frontiers. These were not mere raids for plunder, but large-scale migrations of entire tribes seeking new lands to settle. The Romans, once accustomed to dictating terms to their enemies, found themselves increasingly on the defensive. The Battle of Adrianople in 378 CE, where the Visigoths inflicted a crushing defeat on the Roman army, marked a turning point, exposing the vulnerability of the once mighty legions. The barbarian migrations were not merely a military challenge, but also a demographic one. As Germanic tribes settled within the empire's borders, they brought their own customs, languages, and traditions, gradually altering the fabric of Roman society. The once clear distinction between Roman and barbarian began to blur, further weakening the empire's sense of unity and identity. Section 5, the sack of Rome, a harbinger of collapse. The year 410 CE witnessed an event that sent shockwaves throughout the Roman world, the sack of Rome by the Visigoths under their leader Alaric. For centuries, Rome had stood as a symbol of invincibility, the eternal city, untouched by foreign invaders. The sack of Rome shattered this illusion, exposing the empire's vulnerability and marking a turning point in its decline. While the Visigoths spared most of the city's inhabitants and its architectural treasures, the psychological impact of the sack was profound. It demonstrated the inability of the Western Roman Empire to protect its heartland, further eroding the authority of the emperor and undermining the morale of its citizens. The sack of Rome was not an isolated incident, but a symptom of the empire's deeper malaise. Internal divisions, economic woes, and the constant pressure of barbarian migrations had weakened the Western Roman Empire to the point of collapse. The once mighty empire was crumbling from within and without, its fall becoming increasingly inevitable. Section 6. The fall of the Western Roman Empire, a multifaceted demise. In 476 CE, Romulus Augustulus, the last Western Roman emperor, was deposed by Odoacer. This marked the culmination of a long decline, not a sudden event. Internal strife, economic decline, and barbarian incursions weakened the empire. The deposition formalized the end of the Western Roman Empire. The fall was a complex process with multiple contributing factors. Power struggles, economic instability, and barbarian migrations led to its collapse. The mighty Roman Empire had breathed its last in the West. Section 7. The Eastern Roman Empire, a legacy preserved. While the Western Roman Empire crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, proved to be more resilient. The East, wealthier and more populous, had a long tradition of centralized authority and a more stable social structure. The Byzantine Empire thrived for another 1,000 years, preserving Roman law, culture, and traditions. Constantinople became a center of trade, learning, and Christianity. The Byzantine emperors maintained a sophisticated administrative system, a powerful army, and a vibrant cultural life. The Byzantine Empire played a crucial role in shaping history, preserving ancient Greek texts and influencing Eastern Europe and Russia. Section 8. Rome's enduring legacy. Despite its political demise, the Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Roman law, renowned for its emphasis on justice and equity, provided the foundation for legal systems. Language, once the lingua franca of the Roman world, evolved into Romance languages such as French, Spanish, and Italian, still spoken by millions today. Roman architecture, with arches and domes, continues to inspire awe and admiration. From the Colosseum to the Pantheon, Roman structures stand as testaments to their engineering prowess and aesthetic sensibilities. Roman roads, aqueducts, and public baths laid the groundwork for urban infrastructure, shaping the development of cities for centuries. Beyond its physical remnants, Roman and the rule of law shaped political thought and inspired revolutions for centuries to come. The Roman Empire may have fallen, but its legacy continued to shape the world in profound ways. Section 9. The Renaissance, Rome's revival in art and thought. The Italian Renaissance, a period of great cultural flourishing in Europe, marked a renewed interest in classical antiquity, particularly the art, literature, and philosophy of ancient Rome. Renaissance artists and thinkers drew inspiration from Roman models, reviving classical forms and ideals in their own works. Painters like Raphael and Michelangelo studied Roman sculpture and incorporated its realism and humanism into their masterpieces. Writers like Dante and Petrarch drew inspiration from Roman poets such as Virgil and Ovid, reviving classical themes and literary styles. The Renaissance rediscovery of Roman law and political thought influenced the development of humanism and the rise of the modern state. The Renaissance fascination with ancient Rome demonstrates the enduring power of Roman civilization to inspire and influence. Rome's legacy, far from being confined to the past, continued to shape the course of Western art, literature, and thought. Section 10, Rome's timeless allure, a source of inspiration. The Roman Empire, despite its flaws, continues to captivate the human imagination. Its rise and fall offer lessons in power, fragility, and legacy. From Hollywood epics to novels, Rome's story captivates with drama and timeless themes. Rome's allure resonates with our human experiences. Its struggles mirror challenges faced by societies throughout history. Studying Rome offers insights into power and legacy. The Roman Empire's story continues to inspire and captivate us.